Yesterday's protests in East London weren't supposed to end in flames. People marched against a controversial coronation, and I get that. But what followed was arson, looting, attacks on African migrants. That helps no one. If we follow the money, the real fight is bigger. In South Africa, a tiny slice of people control almost everything, including commercial land, the mines, and the banks. The top 10% hold nearly all the wealth, and a lot of that control sits with a small, mostly white, minority and foreign non-black African interests. That's not rumor. That is the structure that was built over a century of laws that took land, locked people out of skilled jobs and concentrated power. So what happens on the ground? Working class Africans turn on other Africans who own almost nothing. We chase street vendors while boardrooms stay untouched. We demand IDs from kids at school while dividends flow to people we never see. I'm clear on this. Illegal immigration is illegal. Crime must be punished very harshly. If you're here unlawfully, you should be deported. Anyone who commits a crime, regardless of their nationality or position in the hierarchy of power, must be arrested. Full stop. In fact, being here without papers makes you a criminal, and you must be treated as such. But that standard must be universal, not selective. We can't treat foreigners as a problem only when they're African, and ignore it when they are wealthy and non-African. Equal law, equal enforcement. The protest against the coronation, it is legitimate to question it. But let's also use that same energy to demand land reform that works. Transparent mining licenses, worker upskilling, fair banking, and real competition in sectors that lock people out. Here's what I'm asking. Organize against violence, not with it. Push leaders, political and traditional, to confront ownership, not scapegoats. Support policies that open markets, protect schools for all documented learners, and return opportunities to communities. If we must march, let's march to the stock exchange, the land registry, the mineral councils, parliament, not our neighbors' spaza shops. Because burning the poorest won't light the way out. Shifting power will. I want a South Africa where the law is fair, the pie is shared, and the fight is pointed up, not sideways. That's how we win. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more economic and geopolitical news updates and analysis. My name is Mongi. See you in the next video.